Hey, Reddit. I never thought I'd be the one writing one of these stories, but here we are. I, 25F, found out my boyfriend, 27M, of 3 years was cheating on me, and it was with my best friend, 26F. Here's how it all went down. It all started a few months ago. My boyfriend, Mike, and I had been living together for a couple of years. Things were great, or so I thought. He'd always been attentive, loving, and we had plans for the future. We were even talking about getting a dog together. My best friend, Jenna, and I have known each other since high school. We've been through everything together, and she was like a sister to me. She and Mike got along well, which I thought was great. I loved that my two favorite people were friends. A few months ago, Mike started acting a bit off. He'd stay late at work more often and was glued to his phone. When I'd ask about it, he'd say it was just work stress and I shouldn't worry. I wanted to believe him, so I did. One weekend, Jenna suggested we have a girls' night out. I was excited to spend some time with her, so we went out to a bar we used to love. It was fun, but I noticed Jenna kept checking her phone and seemed distracted. I brushed it off as her dealing with some work stuff too. The next day, I was cleaning the apartment while Mike was out running errands. I found an unfamiliar earring under our bed. It definitely wasn't mine. My heart sank. I tried to convince myself it must have fallen out of a bag or something. That night, I asked Mike if he knew anything about it. He got defensive, saying he had no idea how it got there. My gut told me something was wrong, but I didn't have any proof. A few weeks later, I decided to surprise Mike at work with lunch. When I got there, his coworker told me he had taken the day off. My stomach churned. I called Jenna to see if she wanted to hang out, but she didn't answer. Feeling uneasy, I decided to go back home. As I walked up to our apartment, I noticed Jenna's car parked a few blocks away. My heart pounded as I hurried inside. The moment I opened the door, I heard noises coming from our bedroom. I quietly walked down the hall, and there they were, Mike and Jenna, in bed together. My mind went blank. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Are you kidding me? I yelled, unable to hold back my anger and hurt. They both jumped up, scrambling to cover themselves. Jenna started crying, and Mike just stood there, looking guilty and pathetic. Emily, I can explain, Mike stammered. Explain what? That you're a lying, cheating asshole? That you've been sleeping with my best friend? I shouted. Jenna tried to apologize, but I couldn't even look at her. I grabbed my things and left, tears streaming down my face. I stayed at a friend's place that night, trying to process everything. In the days that followed, Mike tried to reach out, saying it was a mistake and begging for forgiveness. Jenna did the same. But the betrayal was too deep. I broke up with Mike and cut Jenna out of my life completely. It's been a few weeks now, and I'm slowly starting to heal. I moved into a new place, got a promotion at work, and am focusing on myself. It's been tough, but I know I'm better off without them. If there's one thing I've learned from this, it's to trust my instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. And no matter how much you love someone, always remember to love yourself more.